You know, whenever I talk about the immune system, I always picture it as a silent army standing guard day and night to protect us. After 60, many of my patients sigh and tell me, "Doctor, why do I catch colds so easily now? Why am I always so tired?" And I remind them that army is growing weaker and it's our job to give it support. One of the simplest gifts from nature I often recommend is papaya. Not just a sweet, delicious fruit, but one that's loaded with vitamin C. Just a small serving can give your body all it needs for the day. Vitamin C is the fuel that powers your immune army, helping white blood cells become stronger and quicker at spotting and destroying viruses and bacteria. I remember Rose 67, who used to suffer from colds all winter long. When I suggested she add papaya to her daily diet the very next season, she came back and said, "Doctor, I can't even remember the last time I caught a cold." So picture this: every time you enjoy a ripe, juicy slice of papaya, you're not just savoring the sweetness, you're handing your body a natural shield, sturdy and reliable. But here's the thing: not all papayas are created equal. Many people think the riper the better. Yet with papaya, there's a fine line between perfectly ripe and overripe. I once met John, age 70, who kept papayas until they turned mushy to avoid waste. But each time he ate them, he wound up with stomach cramps, mild diarrhea, and sleepless nights. You see, once papaya is too ripe, it starts to ferment. The sugars intensify, microbes shift, and instead of soothing digestion, it irritates the stomach lining. For older adults with sensitive systems, the discomfort becomes even worse. I often tell my patients, papaya, like people, has its perfect moment. Beyond that, it becomes a burden. So choose wisely: a firm, vibrant orange fruit, fragrant but not mushy. That's when papaya gives you its gifts without the risk. And maybe ask yourself, how many times have you forced yourself to eat an overripe slice just to avoid waste, only to feel worse afterward? From now on, show your body a little more love, offer it what is pure and timely, so every meal can truly be a gift of health. Our hearts after 60 are like machines that have run faithfully for decades. Loyal, dependable, but in need of care. David, 72, once told me, "Doctor, I can't run like I used to. I just want my heart to stay strong so I can enjoy life." And that's when I told him about papaya. Papaya is not only refreshing, but rich in soluble fiber. Think of that fiber as a sponge moving through your gut, absorbing excess LDL, the bad cholesterol, before it sticks to your arteries. When LDL drops, blood flows more freely and the heart feels lighter. For seniors, that's a quiet but priceless gift. Science shows that eating fiber-rich foods like papaya lowers the risk of artery blockages, stroke, and heart disease. But I prefer to put it this way: every slice of papaya is like wiping clean the path to your heart. So imagine this: instead of worrying about chest pain or shortness of breath, you sit back, enjoy a cool slice of papaya, and know you're planting a seed of peace inside your body. Sometimes, serenity in old age begins with something as simple as that. And let's not forget weight. Many people believe that after 60, weight control doesn't matter anymore. But in truth, your weight affects everything: your knees, your back, your heart, your blood pressure. Susan, 65, told me after retiring, "Doctor, I don't even eat that much, but my weight keeps creeping up." I often tell my patients that papaya, this humble fruit, is one of the best allies for weight control as we age. It's sweet, hydrating, packed with fiber, and yet so low in calories. A single ripe slice can keep you full, longer, reduce those late-night cravings, and still provide your body with vitamins and minerals it needs. Science shows the fiber in papaya slows down the absorption of sugar and fat, keeping your energy steady without piling on extra pounds. I like to tell my patients, papaya is like a quiet friend, never loud, but always there to keep you light and balanced. Imagine this: instead of worrying about numbers on the scale, you move through life with a lighter step, a steady heart, and peace of mind. Sometimes the secret isn't in strict diets, it's in a single slice of ripe papaya, sweet and full of love. Now here's a habit I see far too often. After a heavy meal of meat and rice, many people immediately reach for papaya as dessert, thinking it will help digestion. But the truth is, that's like pouring more water into a river that's already overflowing. Michael, 68, once told me, "Doctor, every time I eat papaya right after dinner, my stomach bubbles and feels so uncomfortable." That's because when the stomach is already full, papaya's enzymes can't work properly. Instead, they ferment, creating gas and bloating. And for older adults with slower digestion, the discomfort is even worse. I often advise, give your stomach a moment to breathe, then let papaya do its job. Morning or between meals, that's when papaya truly shines. Picture this: instead of going to bed with a heavy, bloated stomach, you enjoy papaya at the right time. Your body feels lighter, your sleep deeper, your night more peaceful. And let's not forget the eyes, the gentle windows of old age. With time, those windows fog more easily. Many of my patients over 60 tell me, "Doctor, I have to hold the newspaper farther away, and driving at night feels harder." These are signs of macular degeneration or cataracts, worries we all carry as we age. But nature gave us a quiet gift, papaya. Inside each slice are lutein, beta-carotene, and zeaxanthin, three antioxidants I call the light keepers. They filter harmful blue light from screens, protect the retina, and nourish your vision. I remember Helen, 70, a retired teacher. She told me her eyes grew tired after only a few pages of reading. When she added papaya to her diet each week, she came back smiling. "Doctor, I can't say my eyes are young again, but they feel less tired, and I still have the joy of reading every evening." So imagine holding that sweet slice of papaya, not just a taste of summer, but a quiet gift for your eyes. A way to keep seeing your grandchildren's smiles, reading the stories you love, and keeping that window to the world clear and bright. Have you noticed how after 60 blood pressure feels like an unpredictable wave? Some days it's calm and some days it suddenly surges. Richard, 69, once told me, "Doctor, I take my medication faithfully, but every time I'm stressed or eat something salty, my pressure spikes." That's the worry so many older adults carry. In moments like that, I often bring up papaya. Inside this sweet fruit is a quiet but powerful mineral, potassium. Potassium is like a conductor of the body's orchestra, keeping the balance between salt and water, helping blood vessels relax, easing the burden on the heart and kidneys. When potassium levels are steady, blood pressure stabilizes and circulation flows more smoothly. Science confirms it. A diet rich in potassium lowers the risk of stroke, kidney disease, and heart complications. I like to put it this way. Every slice of papaya doesn't just soothe your taste buds, it calms the hidden waves of your blood pressure. Picture this: on a summer afternoon, you're sitting in the garden enjoying a ripe slice of papaya. That gentle sweetness doesn't just refresh you, it's a gift for your heart, kidneys, and blood vessels, bringing harmony to every beat of your body. There's also something most people throw away without a thought: papaya seeds. We eat the sweet flesh and toss the black seeds aside. But in traditional medicine and modern research, those little seeds are considered a hidden treasure. I remember Martha, 71, who came to me complaining of fatigue, poor appetite, and constant stomach discomfort. Tests showed her liver needed extra care. I suggested she try a small amount of crushed papaya seeds mixed with honey for a few mornings. Weeks later, she returned smiling, "Doctor, I feel lighter and I have more energy." Papaya seeds contain enzymes, antioxidants, and special compounds that help the liver detoxify and even fight intestinal parasites. But I always warn, just a tiny amount, no more than a teaspoon. Too much can be harmful. Imagine this: instead of tossing them out, those tiny seeds quietly protect your liver and gut. Sometimes the most precious things aren't in the sweet flesh we all see, but in the overlooked details that bring balance and lasting health. As the years pass, we also notice small wounds take longer to heal. A scratch on the hand, a bruise on the leg, simple things, but after 60, the body needs more time to repair itself. Clara, 74, once sighed to me, "Doctor, my skin feels like paper now. Every bruise lingers for days." That's natural because collagen production, the protein that repairs skin and tissue, slows down with age. But nature gave us an ally, papaya. In every slice, vitamin C and the enzyme papain work together. One boosts collagen, the other clears away dead tissue, helping the body heal faster. I tell my patients every bite of papaya isn't just sweetness, it's a gentle push for your body to repair itself. Imagine this: instead of watching a bruise linger, you see your skin regain color, scratches close faster, and your body feels renewed. Youth isn't just about smooth skin, it's about resilience, and papaya quietly helps preserve that gift. But I also remind my patients even nature's gifts aren't for everyone. Papaya is wholesome, but for some with a papain allergy, it can be dangerous. Peter, 66, once ate papaya and felt his mouth tingle, his lips swell. Thankfully, his family rushed him to the hospital. He was allergic to papain. Left untreated, it could have led to serious breathing trouble, even life-threatening reactions. That taught me again, each body is its own book. Some pages accept papaya, others don't. The key is to listen. If you notice itching, rashes, swelling, or discomfort, stop and seek medical advice. I always say loving nature is good, but loving your body is more important. Sometimes the wisest choice is knowing when to say no. So you see, papaya, this simple fruit, carries so much strength. It soothes digestion, supports the heart, sharpens vision, speeds healing. But it also reminds us health isn't just what we eat, but how and when. Used right, papaya is a natural medicine. Used wrong, it can become a challenge. I tell my patients health is like music made of many notes. Papaya alone isn't the whole song, but it can add a clear, gentle sound that makes life's melody more beautiful. So ask yourself, are you noticing these quiet gifts in your daily meals? Sometimes the answer to better sleep, a stronger heart, or a calmer immune system is sitting right on your plate in a slice of fruit you've overlooked. If you find this helpful, try adding papaya to your routine in the right way. And share your experience. Your story might inspire someone else to find health and peace. And if you'd like to keep walking this journey with me, hit subscribe. Because life after 60 isn't a road we travel alone. We walk it together step by step with every small habit, every slice of fruit, every simple choice that makes aging more complete.